Hello, this is Alistair Beaumont, the Heretic Hermit, bringing you this week's astrological forecast, starting with Monday, October the 6th. The three subjects that will be covered in these readings are in order: love and relationships, career and finance, and personal growth. This first video is part 1 of 3, where I will be covering the astrological signs of Virgo, as it is your time of the year, Libra, then Scorpio, then Sagittarius. So, without further ado, Virgo. For love and relationships, you have major number 6, the Lovers. What started out as a really strong friendship is about to advance into the realm of true love. The two of you have been flirting with the idea secretly for a very long time, and now it's about to become reality. Congrats. For career and finance, you have the reversed Two of Cups. While things at home will go well this week, work will be something else entirely. Either a partnership is going to go bust, or you will simply be unable to make any leaps forward when it comes to deals or advancement. It's just not the week for it. If you're looking to expand, pick a different week. And finally, for personal growth, you have the Knight of Swords. The challenges you face this week will be great, but all you need to get through them is the belief in yourself. Things can't always be roses, but things can't always be thorns either. This test of your stamina will be something, but it will also be worth it. Not bad all in all. Libra. For love and relationships, I'm sorry. You have the Eight of Cups. Although actually, I don't know what I'm sorry about, because you're the one that's thinking this stuff. You're thinking about ending things. I don't know specifically where you are thinking about it, but But if I had to guess, it has to do with your semi-significant other. Things just aren't progressing in a relationship where the spark has gone out, if there was ever one there in the first place. You're tired of them, you want to change. Unless you just want to change in general. Maybe you can just have a change in general. You don't have to give them up or whatever. I don't know. But I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. For career and finance, you have the reversed major 0, the Fool. I would tell you not to be daring and reckless this week, but you're going to anyway. It will be nearly impossible not to get caught up in something that exposes your wild side, just because of how much the rest of your life is exactly the opposite. Be careful. Don't get carried away. It's a major, so it's going to happen. Recklessness by itself isn't necessarily a bad thing, and I don't necessarily get a bad vibe out of this, but just don't go too far, too fast. Try to take it slow. And for personal growth, you have a major number 18, the Moon. This is a week where you will start out one way and end it being completely different. A lot will be changing this week, and not all of it will have to do with your specific choices. You're entering the realm of mystery, my dear. Take care where you step. So it's all a week of all about caution for you, unfortunately. Be careful. Scorpio, you have a tossed card, which I'll analyze at the end. I choose to based on the nature of this. For love and relationships, I keep going into that accent for some reason. For love and relationships, you have the reversed King of Pentacles. This week, you can expect a shift from your previous position of being the one who starts relationships to being the one on the other end of them. Anything started romantically this week probably doesn't have much of a chance of lasting, so be cautious. This is where you want to be, and this is where you are. Not going to be great for new relationships. For career and finance, you have the Page of Pentacles. As you move through the week seeking opportunity, you will not only find some, but generate some at the same time. This is a week for new avenues, new deals, and maybe even new partnerships. In a financial sense, anyway. For personal growth. I just love accents. Accents are fun. So if I'm offending anybody out there, I'm not picking on you. I'm just enjoying the way it sounds when you talk, when you're not talking your own tongue. For personal growth, you have the reverse Page of Wands. Going from someone who can pick and choose who they spend their time with to someone who has to metaphorically beg for attention is something you're just not used to. But don't worry, it's a timing thing. It's not permanent. You're just not going to have a great week for this sort of thing. And finally, your tossed card, the Empress. It's not going to be a great week overall, so you're going to be thinking about a lot about the past, specifically about your mother. There's a Joshua Caddison song called Mama's Arms that sums up how you'll be feeling it, at least at one, if not some points during the week. Not sure if you should listen to it, considering it is a tearjerker, has tearjerker lyrics. It's enough to say that sometimes all we want is to be wrapped up in the arms of our mother when things go bad. All you want is Mama's arms. I'm sorry. Sagittarius. For love and relationships, you have the reversed Four of Cups. You've been sitting on a decision for far too long. The one where you finally go up to your crush and ask them out or tell them how you feel. You've been waiting for that perfect moment to speak to them, but I'm telling you that the sooner you get the chance to take this shot, you should. This is your week. Don't let it pass you by. When the stars line up, when the universe is in the right place, when things start to jive, make your move. If you don't, I mean, it's not impossible for you to have another chance, but there's a reason why this shit ebbs and flows. For career and finance, you have the reverse major number 7, the Chariot. It's time to get your hands dirty. You can't rely on your fellow employees or those that work under you to keep doing the same rotten job without you proving that you're no better than they are. Sometimes it feels good to get your hands dirty. Sometimes. And finally, for personal growth, you have major number 1, the Magician. Now is the time to display your skill, especially if you are in that kind of a profession where impression is everything. You have what it takes not to only succeed, but to lead. So get to it. Now's your chance. Don't hold back. Part 2 will be uploaded shortly. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe so you never miss a new one. Leave your comments below, but only if you can do so in a civil and respectful manner. Visit the official Heretic Hermit website, please, through the link in this video's description. And if you have questions or comments you would like to make that are not public, my email is trbeaumont99@gmail.com. TRBEAUMONT99@gmail.com. Be the first kid on your block to actually talk to me about how I do this stuff and stuff like that. And, yeah. If you want to find the truth, you have to question everything. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You can't just, there's two ways about it. You're going to find the truth if you ask questions. Letting everybody else tell you what's going on won't lead you anywhere. We have to do our best to keep each other honest so we don't let human nature destroy ourselves, which is what we're working on so hard every day out there. May the universe guide you to prosperity and happiness, and I will be seeing you. Somebody told me that this is supposed to be the signature for the Illuminati or for Scientology. And if it is, and I find out this actually is, I'm going to be like all freaked out about it. Because where I got this from was The Prisoner. And I just thought it was cool in the end. I used to sit there and go, and I will be seeing you with my third eye. I will be seeing you. Since that's technically how I am seeing you. It's with my intuition. So, take it for what it's worth. Till next time.